Hello everybody, my name is Jacob Toronto of ChasingCinema.com. Thank you for tuning into our official YouTube page. I am just on my way, literally chasing cinema. Driving to the movie theater, which I am at very often. It is the release of Avengers Age of Ultron today, so it's very exciting. I'm going to go down there and do some video and do some fun stuff, interactive press stuff, where we'll be doing giveaways, which we did last night as well. You can check out that YouTube, that video. It's going to be up on our YouTube page. Today I'm going to be talking about Power Rangers. Now, it was recently, well not that recently, announced that Power Rangers Lionsgate is going to be bringing back Power Rangers for the big screen in July of 2016. Now, this kind of set off a different wave where a lot of people were excited, but some people like me were skeptical. I've seen them bring back, you know, stuff and just demolish it, i.e. TMNT. I was not a fan of that movie, but I also talk about that today in our YouTube channel, so go check that video out as I talk about the new image revealed of Casey Jones. Now, I'm not talking about this movie just because. I'm talking about Power Rangers because even though they recently announced it's coming out in July 2016, they just came out and said, sorry about that guys, we're actually going to be moving this movie to January 2017. Now, before I get into what that means, the movie doesn't have a director yet, so that makes sense. The movie is, I believe, what they're saying is that Dean Israelite, the director from Project Almanac, is in talks right now, but nothing's been confirmed. There is no director attached to this picture. Now, if you're someone who's not familiar with the movie world and how movie seasons go, as we call them, January and February, and even March sometimes, are considered dump months. And what we mean by that is that they're the less worked on picture. Well, not worked on, I don't want to say that, because people really do work hard on movies no matter if they're good or bad, so I have to respect that. They are the ones that studios don't project to make that much or to be that successful, but hoping to get in just a few people in over the weekend in certain theaters. So it's time. Well, it's called dump months. I'll just say it. It's the worst movies that are coming out at times. Just the movies that no one's really interested in seeing. They're real kind of sloppy, thrown together quickly. That isn't always the case. That doesn't mean no good movies ever come out in January or February. So I can't say that either. So if this movie comes out in January, that doesn't mean necessarily a bad thing. But let's look at the facts. This went from being a July release, which is a summer season, which is the blockbuster season, which the big movies, the movies they expect to do great in the box office, they took a July movie and moved it to January, a possible dump month. Now that to me says more than anything. The fact that this movie went from a big, you know, seasonal blockbuster to a movie that comes out in January. Now, again, that doesn't mean it's going to be bad, but here's what we have to look at. Could this be because that short film based on Power Rangers that was very gritty, very dark, and very adult came out, and the fans reacted so strongly that the filmmakers and people behind this movie said, all right, stop, we have to think about this. We have to make sure this is the right move. Let's reassess what we have here. Or is it because the studio says, I'm not sure if this is going to do that well, let's put it in January? Either way, it's a red flag for me. Either way, that makes me that much more nervous about this picture. It makes me that much more doubtful. I'm not sure if this movie needed to be made. I mean, I wasn't saying, oh, man, you know what, I could really use a Power Rangers movie. Nah, but then again, it could be really awesome, and I could be very glad it did arrive. But as of right now, I'm going to say I'm not very excited with the news that we've been given. I mean, especially because they just announced the date recently. So the fact that they're already like, wait a minute, we need some more time is a little bit cautioning. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know what you think about the Power Rangers returning to the big screen here in the comment section below. You can find mine and Chasing Cinema's social media stuff in the description box as well. Make sure to hit the like button to show your support and favorite if you ever want to watch it again. Hit that subscribe button so each day you're constantly getting updates from movie news, casting details, podcasts, and all that fun stuff. Like, for instance, the Casey Jones video I did today, as well as our giveaway we did last night, as well as our Avengers Age of Ultron review, which are posted today. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto of ChasingCinema.com. Please continue chasing cinema.